Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again to Earth to Claudette. I hope you are having as blessed a day as possible. I am enjoying outside before, the weather changes, before the season starts to cool. I find that sitting outside is really therapeutic for me, hence the name Earth to Claudette, outside of, me actually having studied earth and environmental sciences and being in my own world sometimes. But I really do enjoy being outside. I hope that you get a chance to step outside, allow the sun to just, hit your skin. Like if you're not sun sensitive, if you need sunscreen, get you some, put it on, but don't allow yourself too much time away from the outdoors. It's really refreshing, and I think we as human beings need it. But anyway, so today I've just been thinking about what it means to be a good person. And I realized you cannot be a good person in your own strength. You need the Holy Spirit. You need God, who is the only one who's really good, in order to be a good person. And I say this because a lot of times people share things with me, and it's sometimes it's scary to me that they would entrust such information and such vulnerability about themselves, about their circumstances with me. And I fear it at times because I realize the weight of it, and I realize there's a God factor in it. And I think that it's good that I have that type of concern. I think it's a godly fear because I care about how people are. I care about how I treat God's children, and I believe that all Christians should, especially those who are ministers of the faith or claim to be ministers. You will know them by their fruit. It matters how we treat each other, and as ministers, as leaders, you're on the front line for that, and you can really spot the heart of a leader based off of how they treat the people that God has entrusted them around. Even if it's somebody that just passes by them one day, someone in the street, if somebody addresses you, or if you are presented with an opportunity to help, I believe that God is watching, and he uses that to test and to weigh the hearts of those who claim to be his own. So I know that really the only way to be good is to have God, and I pray that I am demonstrating God by how I treat people. Now, I do recognize that sometimes there are people who are just outright evil or bad, and you have to correct them. It doesn't mean that you be nice to everybody to show that you're a child of God. There's a way to be nice and still instruct. There's a way to be firm, polite, and be righteous and correct in love. And sometimes that correction could be a little more aggressive, because some people need that in order to either stop bothering you individually, or stop bothering other people, or just to wake up to what they're doing. So this video is just about being good and recognizing that the only way that we're going to be good is if we have God in us. The Bible talks about, the ways of a man seeming right in his heart, but it leading to death. And I believe that that applies to how we think we could be doing good for people, but it just be leading to something far worse for the person, thinking that we're helping them, but we're pushing them towards their own disaster, or to their own end, or helping someone to our own detriment. So I pray that you allow the Holy Spirit to help you be good, because that's the only way that you're really going to be good and have a goodness that outlasts your lifetime, a goodness that impacts the lives of many other people, and ultimately testifies that Jesus is Lord, that God is real. All right, so have a blessed day.